This project, the ITC project, ITC and Caribbean Export, is probably the best collaboration that we've had.
Well, so far it has actually had a very good effect in the sense that in the 5 countries that are part of the first phase, which are Jamaica, DR, Trinidad, Barbados, and Haiti, yes, the ability to work with a high-level designer and to actually begin to come up with new prototypes, new products, new designs has been, I think, a great experience for all the participants.
So what we did was at the same time a product development project. This means we create new lines for the market, base it in the local technology and the local cultural background. But at the same time we also work like a teaching, a coaching project, because we coach the artisan from 5 countries of CARICOM to adapt a new mentality, to understand that the innovation is the key of the new era.
In addition to which, the ability to then take those products to a show like Design Caribbean and expose them to international buyers, I think is an unparalleled opportunity. Where we go from there, I think, is the big issue. And so what we're trying to do is to ensure that that process, one, will be able to continue in terms of next year's work.
Because we've been working with, we started off with about 15 artisans, but we've continued with 11 artisans, one of whom is actually a graduate of our program. We've gotten present students also to collaborate with the artisans. They've made use of our facilities, and the artisans have said that they will continue to work with us after the program is over. So next year, next academic year, we're going to be collaborating, between the students and the artisans for some of the actual assignments.
We decided that we will continue doing this work outside of the funding of whoever is funding this project. We will meet once every 2 months for 3 days, maybe here or at my workshop or other people's studios, to develop new work.
And the results are very, very, very positive, because at the same time we have new collections, very well accepted, I think. And at the same time we have created this new mentality. And this new mentality is the main goal that we are looking for.
This last workshop here, I was involved in. And at a certain point in time, I was wondering, if I was in the right place, right? Because, well, most of them are doing totally different things to me. And when I had the interview with him, he said, Lucia, he called me Lucia. He said, Lucia, I want you to crochet wire. So I said, crochet wire? He said, yes. He said, the same jewelry wire that you are using, he said, crochet that. You can crochet it and mix it with leather, and with the same crochet thread that you use or whatever. And I sat down and I did a piece for him, and he was impressed with it.
One of the things that surprised me is how little I incorporated historically Jamaican culture into my designs, and how easily we were able to do that and make it translate into something that was very modern and contemporary, while still being based on something that was, from the 1800s, a design that's over 100 years old.
I'm very happy to be part of this workshop. It has, this sort of experience is not very common, as I say, in daily life here in Jamaica, and so I'm looking forward to working and producing stuff and taking part in this exhibition.
I had a conversation with another participant last night, as a matter of fact, and we both thought it was eye-opening and enlightening to be involved with someone who is not Jamaican and doesn't know, has not been influenced by the Jamaican design scene, but comes now with let's say, new ideas or a new way of looking at what we might consider to be everyday ideas, and that's been the good point for me. It's always great to interact with somebody else who has a whole different way of looking at what you do every day, and also has an appreciation for your newness, so to speak, for the way that you do your work. So I'm happy that Valerio appreciates my sense of design, and I appreciate his sense of design. So
what we want to do is to increase the value of the product produced in these islands, and showing the cultural background, showing the uniqueness of their techniques and material and raw materials. So our area is increase the perception of these products. What we need to do is a niche sector, niche product for a high-end buyers.
We're hoping that we will be able to continue those kinds of workshops. Take those same prototypes that may have been picked up at Design Caribbean and see how much further we can take them in terms of accessing certain markets in the US, Canada, Europe, and so on. So essentially, we're trying to see how we can continue to work with those who may not have gotten there yet, but at the same time, take those who have reached that level and see how we can get them into the markets and begin to earn foreign exchange for them.